Hello, hello, I'm back with Quantum Break. This is already Act 4. I don't know how many acts there are actually. I think 6, based on the diaries. Doesn't matter. Last time we finally kidnapped Sophia, the scientist that should help us operate the time machine. So I'm wondering what will come out of that. I'm not sure. And we made some decisions, some big decisions. If Paul should trust Martin or Sophia, and we chose he should trust Sophia because Martin is just not really, I don't know, he's not trustworthy, doesn't seem like it. And what else? Yeah, Jack stole some sports car. That's basically it. I've seen another live action episode that there was the buffering issue made me some troubles, but yeah, it's fine. All right, let's continue. I'm wondering what will happen. I'm always starting from the menu because they just start talking right away when you... Yeah. Secret history of time travel. Damn. Well, that's something we want to know. Yeah, we want to know what happened when Paul came back first time to 1999. That's what I'm most interested in. Is it still loading? Should I... Oh, there's some fun lore information there. Dr. Kim used to run Monarch's Paul Serene is in charge of Project Promenade, an ambitious physics project at Riverport University. He's a businessman, not a scientist. It's actually loading this long? That's weird. I don't think that happened before. Maybe it's a big act. A lot of stuff happening. Or this is weird. Something's...
You took
okay,
the one thing
it's fine.
Mr. Serene needed to survive.
Oh.
Dr. Amaral.
I thought
that
the
made
car.
you priority one.
Yeah, they made that clear. Monarch lined every escape route with barricades, roadblocks. I had to get to the mainland, but I couldn't do it by car. Needed a new plan.
Oh, right, I didn't think... Okay. I thought he got the car and he's golden, but no.
I think I'm gonna need a ride. The streets are too hot.
Oh, cool. So we're going to do some...
Where do you want me?
I'll let you know as soon as I find some higher ground and get a good look at the situation on the bridge. I think it might be a no-go.
I don't know, I thought we would be transported right next to the time machine, but of course we are not. It's more complicated than it seems. Nobody is here anymore, and there's my car. Well, of course I went here.
Gotta get to higher ground.
Yeah, I know, Jack. This seems like a higher ground. Maybe I can get into someone's window. Man, the box just flew off. Okay, I see a chronon thing up there. Or down here. Oh no, it's down here. What's that thing up there then? Oh, you climbed that? Cool.
I'm looking at the bridge right now. It's a lot of monarch. I don't know. Maybe you could sneak across?
Well, maybe.
Or I could pick you up. Let me know. I'm pretty exposed out here, so try to make it fast.
I'll be a lot better when you get me on that boat. Monarch's right on my ass. I'm not exactly making friends out here. How's Dr. Amaral?
Still kicking and screaming. How long do you need to get here?
That depends. Let me check.
Let me check. Oh, okay. What's this? Who's this? I don't know this guy.
Paul.
Oh, it is Paul?
What the actual fuck?
It really does seem like somebody's doing these graffiti things.
Better get inside before the chopper spots me.
Yeah. Oh, I need to go back. Somebody's going around that knows the future and writing the, like, spraying these. Will I go to that lobster house? I hope so. I never ate lobster, actually. I'd like
Still
to
there?
try it.
Yeah, just looking for a viewpoint.
Oh, what a roll. I don't think that was necessary, though. Maybe it was. It looked cool as if he was just, like, crawling above it. I guess it's cooler this way. Don't tell me it's gonna be another Alan Wake thing. Oh, it is. Night Springs. It's Night Springs theme song. Let's see.
So, we don't know where he is. We can't find him. So we need to look into a replacement.
What? Don't tell me that's it. Okay, it's not.
All ponies are made of butter in Night Springs. Ah!
There is always lots of the Kratzu things happening in Gitu of Niget Springs.
Thank you.
All ponies are made of butter in Night Springs. We know the old dance, the fortunate and the destitute. The haves and the have-nots. Those who dine at the table and those who starve in the street. But the tables can be
This is amazing.
but the tables can be turned. The gluttonous consumer may find himself.
So what is this? They're looking for a voice actor to narrate Night Springs? Is that it? Should I...
That is the fate that awaits you in Night Fringe.
It's Night Springs.
Yeah, he missed that.
Night Cringe.
Springs.
Yeah, he was doing quite good in comparison to the other guys, though.
Night Springs.
But fuck that up at the end.
Jesus.
Fried wings.
The old dance. The fortunate and the destitute. The haves and the have-nots. Those who dine at the table
Man,
and
this
those
guy's-
who starve in the street, but the tables can be
This guy's
turned.
not into
The
it.
gluttonous consumer may find himself the consumable resource in Night Springs.
It wasn't that bad, though. He doesn't even care for the outcome. Okay.
Right things.
Right things, did he say? Oh man, this is stupid. Is that it? Is that what helps me now? While I'm on the run from the whole country? I guess just the city, but still. It was a weird little... I guess behind the scenes of Night Springs, basically. Oh, okay. Kind
Still
of.
have no visual on Joyce or Wilder. Doing another sweep.
Yeah, they know about Beth too. I don't know if I mentioned, but yeah, they do. She's not incognito anymore.
Jack, you're gonna need to be quick.
Yeah, about that.
Bad news?
Reoccurring theme of the night.
I mean, you've got time
Walking up the
powers.
bridge right now. If I go anywhere near that thing, there's gonna be innocent people caught in the crossfire.
All right. Any bright ideas?
folks. Have you on your way again soon.
Let me see. There's a pier under the bridge. You should be able to meet me there with the boat. Giant gas sign out front. Can't miss it.
It's nice and bright for Monarch to see.
There's not a lot of options. Switching to Monarch frequencies. Be in touch soon.
I'll be there in a few minutes. Don't stand me up.
No, I won't. Few minutes? I'm sure it won't take me longer than a few minutes. Look at how close it is.
Hey, how are we getting down there? Where's the fire pole?
Aha. Switching to Monarch's frequencies, you can set it up to their frequencies. Listen to them talk. Cool. Yeah, I don't know why the sound there wasn't it kind of weird? It seemed to me like the sounds were too loud and the voices were too low. I hate that when games do that. I mean, why? What you want to know is what they're saying, not how the dramatic music's
For those
picking
of
up.
you just tuning in, the manhunt continues as authorities search for Jack Joyce, the suspect in last night's university terror attack. Joyce may also have been involved in a firefight at the Monarch Mansion on Gull Island approximately 30 minutes ago. On the line, we have Ken Bukowski, a bridge operator for the Port Donnelly Bridge. Ken, what can you tell us about the situation out there?
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to my little guy. Hey, Ben, hope you're listening.
Isn't it past his bedtime?
He'll be up reading those Hunger Games books if I know him.
Oh.
But, yeah, I'm just out here in the control booth overlooking the bridge. Monarch's got a roadblock set up, checking all the cars as they go through.
Yeah.
It's all very well organized. I got a nice young fellow from Monarch up here, Darren, doing some
Who?
kind of lookout from above. He's not a coffee drinker, so there must be something wrong with him. No.
All right.
But we're in good hands. Even though it's not cops at the roadblock,
Yes, Ken, Monarch is working to assist the police in the hunt for Jack Joyce. I know some people have asked, does Monarch have the authority to do this? Well, my question is, if not Monarch, then who?
Well, the
I
police.
think we need to recognize that we are currently in a state of crisis. Why isn't Joyce behind bars? If the police are overwhelmed, then I say we take all the help we can get. Monarch is the only thing keeping this city safe. Am I right, Ken?
I guess that makes sense.
You bet it does.
Oh.
I suggest we stop asking why they're helping us and start helping them. But that's just me. We're opening the lines for your thoughts, Riverport, right after this.
Well, the radio announcer is in Monarch's pocket for sure. I mean, we knew that from the start. Everything she says is kind of trying to play in their hands. And that must mean that police is in Monarch's pockets too, right? I mean, it just makes sense. I didn't really think about it, but there's so much shooting and stuff happening in these past few days here in this story. And we haven't seen a single policeman. And there's roadblocks and shit all around the place. Shootings, explosions, time fractures, I don't know what else. And nobody cares. So Monarch really has it all here.
Excuse me, sir. We're helping the police looking for a terrorist. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Is that the guy who blew up the library? James Joyce? Jack Joyce, yeah. You see anything
I'm here.
out of the ordinary?
I'm right here.
I mean, there's a sports car parked in the streets back there. It's kind of wrecked. It's a little unusual. Please, show me where. Right now.
Damn it. Better hurry.
I mean, didn't they see it? Like in the start of this act, there were two guys like standing right near the car. Okay, nothing. I thought it's one of those signs that I encountered before, found before. Nothing here. Oh, wait a second. There is something here. Which way? Out there. Okay. Don't make a noise. Don't make a noise. I don't know. I'm thinking if there'll be a shootout or... Oh! Oh, nice. This helps. Okay, it doesn't. I thought it would. Well, if the time stopped, I could just go there, like, easily. But I guess Beth wouldn't come in time. I can upgrade some stuff for sure. Upgrade points available 10. Look at that. I don't need time vision things. 3 time stops, that's pretty cool. Focus time. I think I like this. Let's purchase it. Allows Jack to time dodge up to 3 times in a row. That's cool. Lasts longer and has a larger thing. Will drain less chron on energy multi-takedown. That sounds cool too. Let's try this. Maybe I'll be using the takedowns more often. Because they're cool. They are cool. And I've got some stuff here. 2 more diaries. 2 more here. Will's diary in Act 4 Part 2. Act 4 Part 3. And just complete the act. I mean, this is just completing acts again. And this is finding stuff. I guess I'm gonna listen to these. Yeah, let's go.
September 5th, 1999. Again. I found a way back from the end of time through a second machine. I went back as far as it would send me. February 28th, 1999, with a simple goal. To use my knowledge of the past to protect us from the future I witnessed. I've built a company from the ground up, invested in sure bets. We've made millions in mere weeks. And this is just the beginning. I can use this knowledge to do great things. I can use it to guide us to a better future, to make the world a better place. And it's strange, living all this a second time, reliving it all from the shadows. I recognized a vagrant the other day. I know how he dies, weeks from now. I can save him from that fate. A simple start. If I can do that much, then I can save us all. I still see visions of it. Every day, haunting me. Time frozen. billions of people just stopped for an eternity. Never living and never dead. She followed me here. Tried to kill me. I'd like to think it haunts her too.
Yeah, so that's Beth. No, she followed him. Why was she at the end of times is something I don't know though. Okay, interesting. So I was thinking that that Paul is a really impressive guy because he went back in time. He went forward, then back, and he, like it all, I think it all makes sense now, right? He went forward when the fracture happened into the end of times, and then he returned to the 99 and started building Monarch. But to me, it was weird that how did he create such a powerful, crazy firm? He must be an amazing guy, but actually, if you know the future, you know those sure bets that you can bet on. So yeah. Alright, cool. Cool that it's addressed. I really like that. Alright, let's listen to another one.
It was him. The whole time, Martin fucking Hatch has been sabotaging me from the inside. He destroyed the lab containing my only treatments. I can feel my sickness spreading by the minute. Without those treatments, it's only a matter of time until... He's had his hands in every phase of Monarch's development, overseen our R&D division for years. Why? Why now? This can't be about control.
It might
He wants
be.
control of Monarch. He is using this company for his own agenda, building towards something. All those secret projects I granted him. What has he been up to? We will find him, and I will put an end to this once and for all.
Alright, cool. What would it be if... I mean, Hatch is betraying him either way, we know that, and Sophia is not. We also know that from emails and stuff we read. So why was there the choice to choose between them? I don't understand that. Okay, well, fine, cool. Cool. I guess if he doesn't treat himself, he'll become... I don't remember what they were called. I don't remember, like shifters or shifted, something like that. Am I making that up? Is that from another game, another story maybe? The same thing that Dr. Kim is right now. I think that's what will happen to him, maybe. Okay, we've got another two of these on how Jack feels about Serene trying to make him understand his goals.
You gave yourself up at the party. Clearly your presence had an impact on Serene. He dropped everything to see you in that cell. Now why do you think that was?
He wanted me to understand why he did what he did, what he was trying to do.
He wanted to recruit you.
Maybe he should have thought of that before killing my brother.
Okay, that was a quick one. Yeah. On what Jack thinks about fixing the fracture and close the loops.
Your behavior shifted during your mission to kidnap Dr. Amaral. You became less foolhardy, more calculated. What changed?
I found hope.
The second time machine? You actually thought you could go back and stop the fracture from ever occurring? Stop everything?
There was a chance. That was enough.
Yet every sign you've seen has proven otherwise. Your own brother posited that time works as a rigid closed loop. No interaction with the past could possibly change what has already occurred, and any attempt to do so would merely cause such events to occur in the exact manner they always did.
Yep.
Perhaps there was a lesson to be learned.
My brother died trying to save this world. You know the last words that came out of his mouth? I'll never stop trying. Lesson learned.
Those are some pretty good rebuttals. I hope I used that right. Yeah, cool. I mean, he's a little bit emotional. It doesn't really make much sense, but I guess he's like the hero type. Yeah, I believe in hope and everything can be done when you try enough. But I'm understanding Paul Serene's logical approach, I think, more. Unfortunately. Even though I don't understand why he believes that the end of times is endless, is forever, and he does not have any proof that it can't end, I think. That the time can't continue again. I think I heard about this, no?
October 9th, 1900 hours. We found it. The
Yeah, I heard about
time
this.
machine. It's the final proof I needed. Everything she wrote in that notebook came true. I found the final piece of the puzzle. The countermeasure that William built to stop a fracture in time went missing in 2010. It was never seen again. It's clear what that means.
Obviously they stole it, but it wasn't.
Took it.
It was Paul.
It just hasn't happened yet. We go to the past, get the countermeasure, come back,
Okay.
and we can stop all of this in the present. That's
No.
our mission.
No, it's not.
Even if Jack doesn't
think.
know it yet. He's convinced we can go back and simply undo this all. He lit right up when he saw that machine, like time travel
Okay.
is some kind of
Can't
goddamn
end
magic
this.
eraser. He's gonna be in bad
What?
shape when he realizes the
Oh,
truth.
here it is.
Maybe even worse than I was.
I think it ends soon anyway, so let's
Bastard. Guy's stubborn as hell. Did I mention
She
his
likes him.
ingenious plan to kidnap Dr. Amaral? Let's just say he's in handcuffs right now, waiting for me to Trojan.
Yeah, I listened to this. Let's screw that. Screw that. Okay, so I got everything. Okay, awesome. Sorry about that. I mean, not really sorry about that. But yeah. It took some time, and we are moving forward again. Come on. What was that? Come on. Move. Awesome. Anything behind this? I guess not. Or maybe there will be. Can I climb on this? No, it doesn't let me. No, alright. It was a big jump.
Somebody's sneaking around down there. Hey! I think that's Jack Joyce!
Kill him, Jack. Kill him. Oh shit, there they are. Alright, let's reload everything I have before I start attacking. Oh, I can't reload this. Why is my ammo so low? Come on. Okay. I need to really pick up some guns here. Burst fire pistol? Oh, actually, I don't really have to. I've got my pistol. Where are they? Oh, really? Okay, can I just do this? No, I can't. Okay. Come on, go down. What did you have here? Tactile glass MG? Sure. Better than almost empty assault rifle, I guess. Yeah, did that kill him? I hope. I didn't know which one was alive and which one was just flying for a second there. Okay. They're down. You can't get enough of this,
My plan to
how
make
this
Beth went out
looks.
the window as soon as the stutter hit.
Her boat couldn't get to you.
No, but it gave me an opportunity to climb up on the bridge and cross it. Slip right past Monarch, more or less undetected.
Yeah, Beth has the thing that she can move through the stutters, but her boat
Get up
can.
on that bridge and make my way across it before this stutter ends.
It won't end. I'm pretty sure it won't. I'm just looking around if there's anything to read. Okay, there's something with my time visions, or maybe getting some ammo backpack here. I need some ammo for my rifle. Yeah, I guess there's nothing here. I mean, there's no... I thought I think there's no reason for stuff to be here, but actually there is, like TVs and stuff like that. Oh man. What a rough guy. Okay. Pronon source. Awesome. What else? I guess nothing. Alright, let's go up on the bridge. Well, that's basically my first plan, my first thought. Let's wait for a stutter and just go. Oh, and also there's 8 hours until end of times comes, I think. That's how one of the main things that happened last time. Main information that was just kind of very...
The scene on the bridge was unreal. They weren't cops. They had no authority to do this. But the Monarch PR machine had done its job. Here they were, the heroes protecting everybody.
And you were the terrorist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, there's some stuff to check around here. Just be patient. Stop here for further instructions and coffee. Oh, they're giving out coffee. Well, what a good bunch of soldiers. Okay, Monarch Field Orders update Martin Hedge. All field operatives be advised that Martin Hedge is now considered a compromised asset. All orders and instructions from him, new or existing, have been rendered invalid and have been countermanded. Please contact your supervisor for further information as required. Hedge is responsible for the destruction of vital medical supplies involved and the deaths of numerous Monarch personnel and may be collaborating with Jack Joyce. Oh wow. Let's hope that doesn't come to happen. The investigation is ongoing, but Martin Hedge is to be detained with maximum force if encountered. Maximum force. If he cannot be captured, he should be considered a priority target who should under no circumstances be allowed to escape. Take no chances, he is considered to be extremely dangerous. Yup, okay, maybe a new ally? I really hope not, I don't want to be an ally with Martin. Seems like a conniving bastard. Wanted, have you seen these two? Oh, they are... Okay. Charlie Wincott, Fiona Miller. Sought in connection with recent terror events. Do not approach. Please contact Monarch Solutions with any information as to their whereabouts. I'm really curious how all of these will work out, because Charlie agreed to help Hedge, but Hedge is out of commission in a way. Probably, at least for now. But then Charlie kind of changed his mind. I don't know. It's also weird. Wanted Jack Joyce. Subject is armed and extremely dangerous. Alright.
It's even worse than my passport picture.
Okay. Seems like the stutter will end right now. Oh no, one of these guys? I don't like these guys. Especially with no places. Okay, dodge, time dodge, time dodge. Or not. He like twisted the car even with hitting it. Okay, no problem, I can do it. Oh shit. I didn't really think this would happen. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. I thought he's alone and just wanted to get behind him, but like 5 other guys just appeared there. Shit. Okay, well, once more. Let's do this. But I exploded all of them with my time blast. That was cool as hell. I don't know if I even can hide behind these.
Focus.
I can't focus. Oh, he has the disruptor thingies, doesn't he? Come on, dodge. I'll die again, I feel it. Come on, dodge. I couldn't. Okay, so which one had the disruptor field? Somebody drained my energies out. I didn't notice that, but someone had to do that. That's bad. Okay. Let's try it again. So I need... Oh yeah, I can do the time stop too. When I need to take this guy down, I think he's the one disrupting me. Let's just run. I couldn't. Oh no, somebody else did it. I'm dead. Maybe not. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm alive for now. Come on, I can hide behind this for a while. Is somebody alive still? No, just this guy. Okay. If I just run like this, am I fine? I'm not sure. Okay, I hit it. Come on. Oh shit, that hurt. Hey, come on, die. Let's just wait for him to shoot and then I'll dodge. Oh, I'm behind the car now. That sucks. Shit. Oh, I can't dodge. Oh, no, no, no. Out of the way. Come on. Can't you go down already? Oh, he just turned around right away. That was bad. That was bad timing. Can I do this now? Come on. Can you die? No, no can do, huh? Man, it's so hard to hit him in the back. I need to time him. Time stop him. Let's hide behind this for a while. Until my stuff gets back. I can't hit him in the back. I'm really struggling here. Okay. Let's try running again. I think I should get maybe my ammo back. Let's try it. Okay. Hiding behind the car. That's cool. Got my carbine stuff. Okay. It's better than the pistol.
Okay. Okay, good.
Oh, damn.
That's cool. Just gotta make it across the gate right here. It's clear.
Yeah, I really didn't want to die here for the third time, so I'm very happy it worked out. And doesn't this look cool? Look at him. Being stuck with... while dying because I destroyed his thing. Very cool. Okay, nothing else to get here. Even though I think I should have found one more chronon source, but I can't see it. Well, let's just leave. How do I go across the bridge though? It's not connected. Is it? I can't fly. Oh, do I have to walk across this? Oh, damn. Is it connected? It felt like it wasn't. I was pretty sure it wasn't. Oh, here's the source. This is supposed to be the last one, I think. Yep, great. I think I have all the narrative things too, so now I can just focus on leaving this chapter. Finishing it, not leaving. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense to do. Oh shit. Is that the ship? Is this the ship? I hope it's not. Who's doing this? Why is this happening? I can't... There's no way this is Beth. That would be a weird ship to take here. To get me. Why did this happen? Are you alright? Oh, he's stuck there? How? Or is he holding himself? Oh yeah, he is. I thought he was like stuck there, had his leg stuck, or I don't know what.
So bad.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. I have no idea why the ship did that. Makes no sense.
I knew I'd be dead if the stutter collapsed while I was in the frozen crash. I had to reach solid ground, and the deck of the cargo ship was my best bet. Just had to find a way down.
Oh. I forgot I have to stop the time. Okay, it's fine.
I knew I'd be dead if the stutter collapsed while I was in the frozen crash. I had to reach solid ground, and the deck of the cargo ship was my best bet. Just had to find a way down.
Oh man. This is some top-notch action. Okay. And it's back up and he's down now. How about maybe going on the survive the collapsing bridge? I don't know now what. I have no idea what now. What is this? I guess here? I guess there, yeah. Let's run. Okay.
Frozen crash was a mess. Somehow I had to find my way across. Hope for the best.
I am hoping for the best here, but this is weird as hell. Okay, I need to plan my route because this... What's going on? I guess like this. Okay, that seemed very close. It feels like I just came back where I came from. Guess not. Okay, what's this? Okay. And I guess we are running now? I have no idea where.
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship.
Yeah, that makes the most sense, I think. Trying to reach the ship. Alright.
The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly.
Not at all. I'm just feeling like I'm doing all of these things just by instinct.
Much worse. Timelines getting scrambled. Caught in violent loops, off sync. Crashing into each other. This was what the end of time would look like. Everything was broken. In chaos. Frozen. And no one would know.
Okay. Nice boat. Hold still. Come on, hold still.
This must be so stressful, like you never know when things are going to actually move. You just have to go. Yeah, are we down? Are we on the ship now? Move. This guy's so lucky. Okay, so swimming is the way. Is the way to do this.
The fracture was escalating. Objects were moving out of time, out of order, entire timelines overlapping. And it was gonna get worse, unless we could stop it.
Oh, there was an abrupt end to that.
You don't understand the power you're wielding. You need to hand this technology over to Monarch. I've prepared for what happens next.
You say you're prepared, but no part of this plan of yours involves stopping it from happening.
Even if I fix William's machine, what could you possibly hope to achieve? The end of time is coming. There's no way to—
Hey! This isn't a debate. I just watched a ship fast forward through a fucking bridge. Time is running out, and the fracture's getting worse by the minute.
And it cannot be stopped. Paul has been to the end of time. He's witnessed it firsthand. Can't you see? We prepared for what's next out of necessity.
Your research is based on work by William Joyce. You respected him. He knew that the fracture would occur, but he also knew that it could be fixed. Will built a way to stop the fracture. This. The countermeasure. We're traveling to the past to retrieve it.
But the Monarch has it.
You can help us get there faster. Or you can agree to disagree. I'll have to run diagnostics on the machine. I can't promise anything before that.
Amy, take Amaral to the machine. Keep an eye on her.
Sure thing.
Amy is the muscle of the group.
Okay, Doctor, let's go. And I can see right through you. Don't try anything stupid.
I wouldn't trust her with
will regret
anything. But okay. Okay, is it time for some romance here, maybe?
Jack, before we head downstairs, we have to talk about something.
And before we talk about something, I have to check my diary. Which one was it? This. Diary 7. Yeah, I knew something was here. On the destruction of Serene's Cronon syndrome
Let's talk about
treatments.
Serene's condition. You're aware of how it started?
Uh-huh. Ground zero.
Monarch developed a treatment to curb his symptoms. Our reports state that you destroyed those treatments, rendering him defenseless as his sickness spread.
That's what the reports say, yeah. But I've never stepped foot in that lab.
You have no way of proving that.
Now, I find it curious. Dr. Amaral was working on a permanent cure for Paul's condition. But she was ordered to stop before research was complete. Sounds like somebody on the inside didn't want him to get better.
Sounds like you have an interest in this cure. It makes me wonder if you know anybody else suffering from the same symptoms.
Maybe Jack?
It makes me wonder if that is why you're truly here.
Or maybe I just really like the coffee here.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Another thing I actually had a thought about, like, yeah, where does Serene's illness come from? Probably from the powers, so what about Jack? Is he susceptible to that too? And before we talk, I'm gonna explore a little bit more. Okay, I explored this place already, so there's nothing to explore. Alright. Can I read this first before talking to you? Beth's 2010 plan. Beth's charts and plans for the plan to travel to 2010 and steal the countermeasure. That looks so cute, Beth. Okay. How about this?
This was the guy delivering the speech at the gala.
Name's Martin Hatch. According to Monarch Radio, he's been deemed a traitor. Sabotaged a Monarch lab.
Potential ally?
No, Jack, no.
Not even close.
No way. Martin Hatch, what we know, facts gathered by Fiona Miller so far, joined Monarch 2001, became Serene's chief advisor around 2007. No records before 2001. Who was he? Where did he come from? Oh, interesting. Working against Monarch, possible links to the following. Death of Dr. Kim, unconfirmed. Alone with Dr. Kim at time of death. Death occurred just as Kim was on the verge of a solution to Serene's time sickness. University time machine sabotage, unconfirmed. Miscalculations on purpose. Hatch seen in lab assistance in Sophia's kidnapping. Confirmed. Distracted Monarch while kidnapping occurred. Knew we were coming. Did not alert Serene destruction of Serene's remaining sickness treatments. Unconfirmed. Was present outside Dr. Kim's lab when lab was destroyed. Accused Sophia of being responsible for this. Helped Charlie Wincott escaped. Confirmed. Currently helping Charlie reach Monarch Tower undetected. Disobeyed direct orders from Paul Serene. Wants access to CFR. Potentially desires to sabotage lifeboat protocols. Sabotaging Serene. Motive. Secretly assuring Serene's downfall. Wants to take over Monarch. Why? Sabotaging Monarch's survival plan from within. No possible reason for this. Doesn't believe countermeasure could stop fracture. Not a potential ally. Works for Monarch, therefore believes end of time is inevitable. Then why attempt to sabotage lifeboat protocol? Yeah, this guy's weird. Maybe he's from the future too. I'm still thinking about meeting him at the start of the game, like at the complete start when he got out of the car at the university, and he was just standing there. He was a little bit rude, like, what do you want? And then he disappeared, which is freaky and must play into something here. I'm sure of it. So I'm excited to see what that is, because I can't really put it all together yet. Okay, I see radio there, read this. Alright, let's talk, Beth. I'm here.
Okay, what's up?
It's about the plan. If Amaral gets the machine working...
We go back to yesterday and undo all of this.
Listen.
It's been just a day?
In the video Will left for me, he said the countermeasure was stolen from his workshop on July 4th, 2010. He also said I took it. Maybe I did, Jack. We have a time machine.
You're saying we go to 2010. We steal it.
If Will was right, that would mean it wouldn't be a change. We take the countermeasure, bring it to the present, fix the fracture, save the world.
Okay.
Explain to me why that's a better plan than just going back to yesterday and preventing all this from happening in the first place.
Because I'm afraid that based on what I know about time travel, we can't change anything. The past has already happened. We can't change it. But my way, we don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my plan still feels simpler. Let's just get the machine working.
Yeah, it feels simpler. Why would simpler be better, though? Alright, I thought I'd learned something new, but... I guess because I'm reading everything and paying attention, I know all of these things. And Jake doesn't, because he's just, like, thinking about stupid shit while I'm reading all of these emails and thinking of what's going on here. That's fine, Jake. I'm not mad at you.
Hello, Riverport. Well, it's been a rough night for us. The collision at the Port Donnelly Bridge that has claimed multiple lives is still being investigated. At least a dozen people are confirmed dead, and investigators say they expect to find more bodies, some of which are predicted to be found in the cars at the bottom of the river. The cause of the accident remains unclear. Adding to the confusion are conflicting reports from shipboard personnel and those on dry land. The captain of the cargo ship insists that the bridge was up and the route was clear. However, some people shoreside claim the cargo ship was approaching the bridge at high speed, despite the bridge having not yet been raised. Others express surprise at the ship's presence, claiming that they do not see its approach at all. The investigation is still ongoing. We'll keep you posted. Now, obviously, this disaster will affect us in more ways than one. With the Port Donnelly Bridge out of commission, heavy congestion is expected on the other routes across the river, and we now have reports coming in of multiple car crashes all over Riverport. So you will want to reserve enough time for your trip today if you're traveling by car. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, just stay.
Hopefully we can all get back to normal soon.
Just stay home. Alright, cool. So that's what happened. I think it was like hinted at, but yeah, so the ship or the bridge kind of jumped in time, and either the ship was going too fast, so
Let's
it's...
see how Dr. Amaral's doing with the time machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jack said that the ship kind of fast forwarded into the bridge, so...
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before, she knows what it does.
Yeah, they have it.
You think Will told her about it?
No, they have it.
Will was never the kind to open up.
I can relate.
Will takes it to the next level. When we were kids, the only way that Will could express anything important to me was by informing my stuffed giraffe when I was in the room.
It's precious. And weird.
Being a genius and a weirdo is a thin line between that, I think. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, the ship fast forwarded into the bridge, so maybe it kind of just appeared because time and everything, and the bridge kind of opened. Everything just got into total chaos, I think. So it's just another result of the fracture that happened. Because yeah, nobody basically was responsible for that. So that's good. Alright. I'm just gonna look around these places again, just in case. It seems like there's nothing anywhere around here, which is what I expected, but I wanted to check. Okay. Alright, Beth, come on. So, we are going after Emerald. I'd like to...
Did she find anything?
I'm not sure. I'll go check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there won't be anything here new to collect. I hope so. I don't feel like going around this whole place again. Where's Amy? Are you doing your job? Amy, for fuck's sake, where are you? You were supposed to keep an eye on her. Where is she? Amy. Oh, look at that. There are some things to actually check. Alright. Then I'm gonna do a quick...
What have we got here?
Yeah, well, just gonna do another look around this place to see if maybe Amy didn't write a diary or something like that. Who's this?
Jack. Hi. It's Will. I guess you're in Thailand by now. I'm not sure if you even still use his number. I don't like how he left things. I'm I've been under a lot of pressure. There's some things I should tell you. I'd like to make it right. Just call me, okay? Please.
Oh. Oh man, that makes it even worse.
Jack.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Hi.
I thought it was in a different place there. Oh man, I'm loving Will more and more. So sad that he died.
I'm not sure if you even still use his number.
This is...
I don't like how he left things.
Yeah, brotherly stories, like emotional stories, kind of get to me.
I'd like to make it right.
So this is really heartbreaking that Will tried to make things right, and he couldn't, because he couldn't reach him, and kinda he ended with them being on bad terms. This is not the first time we see kind of like a regret from Will's side, which is really nice to see. What the hell? I don't think that's the way to go. Alright, let's just run around a little bit more. Maybe some Chronon source around here.
You've got to see this.
Oh, Amy.
Hey.
Where are you?
Shouldn't you be keeping an eye on Amaral?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, but first, you need to check out the intel I uncovered.
Okay.
I'm serious, Jack. This is big stuff I've got here.
Okay, I'm just standing here. Come on.
All right. What is all this?
I uploaded all the files I stole on that USB stick from the Monarch security station. I also found a video of your brother. It's on that TV. You're gonna want to see it. Everything else I printed out and put on tables over there.
Will I cry because of this?
What's on the computer?
Monarch files I uploaded, and I kept the juiciest stuff on screen for you.
Alright, I'm gonna watch that thing. That's probably the diary that I was supposed to be looking at in this part of the guy, of Will, so great. I'll check it in a bit. Let's read first. Dream Journal 5. My 5th entry. I recall moving through a wheat field. Oh yeah, it's Paul Serene. Alright, yeah, and... Alright, let's listen. I recall moving through a wheat field that once belonged to my grandparents. I pressed the wheat stalks to the side with my hands, softly sifting through them at first, but as I pressed forward, the stalks began to warp and curl around my arms, providing resistance to my every move. The entire field began to solidify into an unbreakable material with my body entangled in the mess. I desperately tried to pull myself free, but every movement led to a burning sensation. The world desaturated. Time stopped. I heard the unmistakable sound of my greatest fear approaching. Shifters. Oh, that's it. Shifters. They emerged from all sides surrounding me. I looked into the distance and saw a blurry figure approaching. He tried to yell, but the words wouldn't escape his throat, instead transforming into an endless shriek pulsing through my ears. His every movement and sound transformed into an agonizing discomfort all throughout my body until it became completely unbearable. The pain trumped logic. I needed to make it stop. I needed to make it all stop. I grew violent, blindly lashing out at the figure, tearing him apart. I needed to destroy the source of motion and sound that caused me such discomfort. The pain stopped as I took the figure's life, and as he died, his identity became clear. It was me. I had become the very threat that I once feared, but I did not fear anymore. I felt something very clear, very pure. I turned around to discover Jack behind me. He didn't move, but I could somehow understand his intent. He welcomed me. Every misunderstanding, all the pain we had caused one another was forgotten. We were part of a higher consciousness. I heard a voice behind me. Dr. Kim. He joined us. He told me that time was once the fire in which we burned. He told me we would burn no more. Man, Serene is thinking about Jack so much. It's like a greatest bromance I ever heard about. This is quite a long time ago too. He was in contact with Jack for a while. I guess he might have been like seeing him in the visions and stuff. Quite often. Maybe. Alright, Dr. Porretta. I'm attaching Paul Serene's most recent entry in his dream journal. I'm growing increasingly concerned with the meaning behind these dreams, but I need a second opinion. I can treat Paul's sickness. Really, as far as I can determine, the Chronon syndrome is more a metaphysical condition than an actual medical issue. But I'm a physicist. I'm very much out of my depth with all this. This exercise was meant to help alleviate stress, the ease Paul's symptoms, but so far it has resulted in the opposite. Time is of the essence. His condition is getting worse by the day. Damn, I'm loving these. Okay, can we speak?
Is the city still hunting for me?
In full force. There's an entire webpage
Oh, there's a
dedicated to
lot of
potential
stuff
Jack
here.
Joyce sightings. So I've been filling it in with false leads for fun. Do you want to pitch in?
Post that I was spotted in the back of a catering van somewhere.
You can do better than that. But okay, I'll let them know.
Amy's pretty resourceful. I mean, I'm maybe kind of being mean to her. Is that it? Yeah, okay, let's listen to Will first, and then I'm gonna read all of these things.
Okay, the date is... It's February 28th,
Jesus, Will.
1999. William Joyce.
1999.
After months
First experiment.
of arduous work, my machine is finally ready for human testing. Ready is defined by me, since ready is obviously a relative term when you're dealing with the deformation of the chronon field and recreating of black hole's mass density by tangent. Okay, in short summary, I built a time machine, and it works. I'm gonna prove it, or die. Okay, just need to make some final preparations. When I enter the machine, I will travel clockwise around the corridor. Okay. Core is active. Chronon levels are stable. I'll travel clockwise around the corridor, exiting back into the same location in the near future. Oh. This clock is set to my watch. Now, when I exit the machine, there should be a significant difference in time between my watch and the clock in this room. Corridor is locked in place. Okay, setting the date to 5 minutes to the future for the first test. Now, admittedly, traveling to the past would be much more impressive, but I can travel backwards in time only as far as the first activation of the machine's core, which is, well, now. Okay, machine's ready. Monitor is stable. What I'm about to do is gonna change the very fabric of the... I don't remember.
What? Was it Paul? What happened? Was it Paul? Probably. So basically he tried to open first time to use the machine, but two people came back to the moment the first time the machine was activated, and then was Paul and Beth. So Will had to meet them there, and maybe he met Beth, like Paul ran away and he talked with Beth and she warned him, and then he worked for those 10 years to actually develop the countermeasure, no? And then he despaired. Oh man, he looks so mean. Look at him. Why is he so angry? Man. Okay. Okay, Beth, you want to talk?
Was that Paul?
That's how he arrived in the past.
How's that possible? It wasn't even the same time machine he entered at the university.
That's one question I still don't have an answer for.
I think I have. He found it in the future and got into it and could travel back now. Okay, no, I want to just see if the diary I got here is the exactly same thing. It seems like the same thing. Okay, I'm not gonna watch it again. It's fun how this is from, like, we've got two diaries from 2010, and look how nice these look. Look at them. Very nice. 99? Yeah, it's shit. That's cool. It's weird that he has, like, a pretty good sound quality, though, in 1999. Things didn't look as good as that. I wasn't... I mean, I can't really remember that well. I was pretty young. But yeah. Alright. But I've seen some VHS tapes from 1999 and older, so... Okay, I guess we're going to read. Let me yawn before that. Oh. Oh, damn, right on time. Okay, let's read.
Serene's original manifesto for Monarch.
They had us practically memorize this.
He actually believes he's doing the right thing.
It's because he doesn't think the fracture can be stopped. And he's
Yeah, that's
wrong.
the issue here. Three-phase plan, table of contents, building an empire. 99 to 2010, formation of Monarch Solutions, lucrative investments, global expansion, employee recruitment. Preparing for the future. From 2010 to 2016, Ground Zero buyout, CFR preparation, Chronon Tech development, militarization. And October 9th, 2016 to end of time, the Lifeboat Protocol, Time Machine Core heist, Chronon Tech rollout, remove threats to Lifeboat Protocol, initiate Lifeboat Protocol. Man, I'm always thinking, like, this time travel shit is so weird, because that means that when Paul Serene was working in the university on the second time machine, and he used it to, like, create the fracture. He went to the future, then went to the back and created Monarch Solutions. So in 2016, when the fracture happened, Monarch Solutions had to already exist, created by Paul Serene, that Paul created when he went to the future and then back and created it. The Paul that moved through time, he must have known that Monarch already existed in his time, if you get me. If the time travel is a closed loop, which is so weird to think about. But I guess you can't really think about too deep about time travel, because this is the stuff you get stuck on, like, thinking about, and that's just not good. All right, Monarch mission statement 1999. But well, what can I do about it? I'm trying to stifle those, but it's not that easy sometimes. I have seen the path ahead, and I know it will be hard. I have founded Monarch Solutions to bring together those who will walk it with me. The elite few whose skill, dedication, and passion will live on when everything else ends. To that end, we will work under my guiding vision of the future, my knowledge of what is coming. We accept that we cannot change our fate, nor can we avoid it. It is a harsh truth, but it is the truth. We will accept it and its full implications, but we will not deviate from our course, nor give in to despair, nor give up the fight. Those of us who share in this knowledge, who learn the triumphs and tragedies of the days and years to come, will look past them and find ways to turn them to our advantage. The gray, uncertain area beyond what is known will be where we build our empire, and we build it on the hope that we can persevere, that the end isn't our end, that we can still succeed. We will expand Monarch's influence and power in all possible spheres. Financial, political, cultural, medical, technological, military, to the best of our ability. This is a goal unto itself. We will need to be in a position of exceptional resources and ability to act when the time comes. We will build, we will seek success and profit, not for the sake of wealth and fame, but for the sake of preparedness. We will develop a science and technology to counter a very specific set of circumstances. This will require extensive research and experimentation, as well as a tremendous financial cost. We will not be daunted by these challenges. We will complete our work. We will not compromise. We recognize that sacrifice is required, and we are willing to pay the cost to meet our goals. There is no alternative to this. Doubt, qualms, and sentiment and luxury are luxuries we cannot afford. Whatever we have to do is a lesser evil than the extinction of the entire human race, and to pretend otherwise is weakness. Nothing in the history of our planet has been as important as this. Nothing we have accomplished as a species matters if we fail in our mission. We will not fail. There will be many challenges in the years ahead. I know what's coming. It can't be averted. There's no escaping it, but we can survive it, and we can overcome it, and we will. I am dedicating myself, this company, and every shred of willpower at my disposal to that mission. I expect the same from those who join me on it. Paul Serene. This is so awesome. Like, Paul is such a driven guy. Like, this is not something anybody could just do. This is really, like, the determination the guy has is amazing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reading
Well,
again.
according to Monarch Communications, Paul Serene just activated that thing.
Oh, yeah, right.
Far sooner than they were supposed to.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Means we have less time than I hoped.
Yeah, and what it also means that since Paul knew when the lifeboat when the end of times should happen, but it happens sooner, that must mean that the future can be changed in a way, somehow. So he's wrong. That confirms it, I think. Okay. While the lifeboat protocol is fairly straightforward on the surface, it's important that the people involved with the project understand how it radically differs from other survival scenarios against so-called apocalyptic threats. Stutter-proofing. A traditional bunker built to protect the occupants from an environmental hazard, a chemical attack or nuclear fallout is typically sealed airtight and the occupants have their own electricity, air supply provisions, etc. The bunker's interior is isolated from the outside environment, but the lifeboat's design is different. It's not actually sealed because it doesn't have to be. It does have strong walls and protected access points, but the outside environment is not the problem. It's the lack of the Mayer Joyce field that enables time to exist that makes the outside hazardous. From a technological standpoint, these differences make the lifeboat's operating principles quite different, particularly with regards to maintenance, compared to, say, the failure of the life support system in a hermetically sealed survival space, such as a bunker. The failure of the lifeboat's stutter-proofing system has far more immediate and grave effects. A traditional life support system can be repaired. For instance, a failure in the CO2 scrubbers would pose a significant threat, but with replacement parts and tools, properly trained occupants could easily repair the system before they would feel any ill effects. In fact, almost any mechanical failure short of a full-scale environmental breach can be fixed as long as suitable repair materials and trained personnel are at hand. But by its very nature, the stutter-proofing is different. If it fails, everybody within its area of effect is immediately affected by the zero state and becomes frozen. In a permanent zero state scenario, that means they would have no opportunity to ever effect repairs. There's literally no time to react. The only exception would be personnel wearing an activated chronon harness such as the striker suit, but given that repairing the stutter-proofing system is a highly technical, complicated process, requiring an exceptional proficiency in the operation and engineering of chronon technology, this would be a scenario with a low probability of success. It is therefore of utmost importance that the lifeboat stutter-proofing operates reliably and without faults, with multiple fail-safe systems, because if it ever fails, it's unlikely that it can be repaired or restarted. Accordingly, once the lifeboat protocol has been activated, there is no real way to deactivate it other than removing the chronon field regulator. This would be highly inadvisable, as doing so could not only disrupt the stutter-proofing, but more importantly, without the CFR, the lifeboat's rate of chronon particle consumption is increased by a vast margin, effectively reducing its potential operating time to a fraction of what is intended. Unique advantages and risks. And this is a long one, damn. But it's interesting, I mean, it kinda... Oh, am I actually reading this whole page? Damn. Yeah, it's interesting, like, we get like a little insight at how much thought they actually put into everything. Unique advantages and risks. However, it's worth pointing out that even though the lifeboat operation has unique hazards, there are also unique advantages. One such advantage is provisions. A traditional survival scenario in a bunker typically involves a poor quality of meals. Due to obvious resourcing problems, anything that spoils easily is out of the question. In a zero-state scenario, however, spoilage becomes a non-issue. Anything stored outside the stutter-proofed area remains in perfect condition. This advantage doesn't only apply to comestibles, but also makes the storage of medicine, volatile chemicals, and other similar articles far less of a problem than it otherwise would be. In fact, given the fact that the city of Riverport is vast compared to the relatively small number of people residing in the lifeboat, in theory, Monarch operatives could venture outside the lifeboat in chronon harnesses and actually enjoy freshly cooked meals simply by entering a restaurant and finding the ready-made dishes that have been prepared. Remove them from the zero state to the stutter-proofed area and enjoy them as hot and delicious as if they had been just prepared, which in fact they of course would be. To be clear, that's like stealing. To be clear, this is not a recommended activity, as it would be a foolish waste of resources to go after individual meals like that. The above scenario is mentioned here merely to illustrate the point. Even though the lifeboat has been designed to operate for decades of subjective time, it doesn't actually need provisions for that long. If the lifeboat's own reserves start to run low, a well-planned supply run into the city could easily result in a great deal of perfectly preserved supplies. Another advantage is that while the situation outside the lifeboat would be dire, people frozen in the zero state would not actually be dead. If a solution is found to the end of time scenario, everybody would resume their everyday lives, most likely with no awareness of time ever having stopped. However, it's hard to know what the exact psychological impact of that knowledge on lifeboat personnel will be. There's a real concern that the pressure of knowing that they have sole responsibility for the survival of the human race, and that there are billions of people outside of the walls of the lifeboat, helpless and unaware, frozen eternally in that last moment, may prove to be crushing for some. On the other hand, knowing that their loved ones are actually not dead and may be saved and are not in any distress or indeed even aware of the situation may prove to be a powerful motivating factor that helps us eventually resolve the situation. Of course, the solution to the problem of a permanent zero state is not currently within our reach, and we accept that finding one will take subjective decades. If it is indeed possible, we can but try. It's worth noting that since the people outside lifeboat are indeed not dead, merely stopped, it should be possible for a team of personnel wearing chronon harnesses to exit the lifeboat, retrieve a person, and bring them into the lifeboat. However, I advise against adopting this practice for the occupants. That should forever remain a theoretical scenario. Any situation in which somebody is brought in from the outside would cause undue stress for the occupants, who would at that point have to become acutely aware that their loved ones could be brought in. But since the lifeboat has limited space, this could never be allowed. That kind of psychological pressure would likely lead to friction and questions of favoritism and ultimately increase the risk of mission failure. Man, this was the longest one maybe that I read, but it was fun. It was fun. Some things that I didn't even think about, like they can bring people in. They are really thinking about everything. That's cool to see. Like, it's really thought through, like, pretty well. I like that.
Anybody here we can trust?
Fiona. She's my only remaining contact on the inside.
What about this Burke guy? He was under arrest in the same transport as me.
Jury's still out on Burke.
Okay. Paul Serene, creator of Monarch, believes end of time is inevitable, is building a survival program for select few. Martin Hatch, Monarch spokesperson, head of security and PR, Serene's key advisor working against Serene. Sophia Merrill, head of research, specialist in chronon technology, only doctor trained to administer Serene's treatment. Intimate relations with Serene? Probably. Henry Kim, previous head of research, deceased? Not really. Clarice Ogawa, Monarch dispatcher, allegiance to Martin Hatch, working against Serene? Yeah. Gibson, head of security, Monarch enforcer, deceased? We're not sure. I mean, Burke probably killed him. That's this guy. Probably killed him in the hospital, which was weird to me. Maybe he just, like, maybe that's why the question is there. Maybe he just, like, knocked him out. Leader of Reaper Squad, loyal to Martin Hatch, deceased. Yup. He got his throat cut out by Burke. Cool. Potential allies within Monarch. Fiona Miller, Chronon researcher, confirmed ally working with Beth from inside. Liam Burke, Monarch fixer, has questioned Monarch agenda extensively, deemed Monarch traitor for assisting in Jack's escape. Charlie Wincott, Monarch hacker, history of allegiance to Martin Hatch, current loyalty unknown, Dick. Yeah, that's right. Did Beth write this? Or Amy? I think Beth. Okay, what do we have here? Another long one? It's shorter, but okay. Lifeboat document from Clarice Ogawa, controlling the riverport situation, the field team leads. I know the situation is fluid and things are progressing fast, but I want to reiterate our strategy for maintaining control over the city of Riverport. As you all know, we can't actually directly control the city. We don't have the manpower and we don't have the actual authority. It's therefore vital that we maintain a good relationship with the media and the local authorities, and have them do much of the heavy lifting for us. Ideally, everything we do should be either undertaken by the authorities under our discreet direction, or in cases where we take action ourselves backed by the powers that be, creating the illusion that Monarch Solutions is working in cooperation with legal authorities. Make no mistake, although we've been successful thus far, the situation is not stable and it can change quickly. If key parties in the city lose confidence in us and our ability to handle the crisis, our control will erode very quickly. Therefore, we must nurture this relationship even as we conduct our own operations, some of which involve considerable troop mobilization and combat action. This is a constant balancing act, and while I'm confident we can pull it off, there's no room for error. We can't afford to grow complacent and sloppy. Fortunately, we are well prepared for this contingency. Long before we reach this point, we established a good rapport with the mayor, Riverport PD, and other major authorities within Riverport, as well as most of the important media outlets. Our strategy is twofold. Maintain control. It's imperative that we ensure that the city's various power structures remain under our control. This means maintaining a close relationship with numerous individuals and organizations, as well as manipulating their information at their disposal. While Charlie Wincott is unfortunately no longer working on this project due to unforeseen complications, he has set up powerful tools and procedures for scrubbing the internet and identifying and locating problematic situations and individuals. We are stationing people in key locations and maintaining control, often under the guise of advisors and consultants to people in power. They are ready to step in as required. Anybody working in these roles needs to be proactive and project the constant aura of helpful authority and dependability. Diplomacy is the order of the day, people. That's vital for maintaining certain fictions, such as Jack Joyce's culpability in the events at the university, etc. Second one, minimize conflict. That is to say, make sure that individuals, whether they're politicians, city officials, police officers, reporters, ordinary citizens, etc., suffer a minimal impact from our activities. If we have to use force, the situation needs to take place out of sight and remain entirely contained. Whether containment means misdirection, coercion, intimidation, bribery, or some other means depends on the circumstances, but it's vital that nobody is left in a position to complain. To be explicitly clear, this doesn't mean we can eliminate witnesses and cover it up. When people don't come home, others start to ask questions, so that has to be a last resort, but it's still a resort. It's still a possibility. I expect all supervisors to monitor their teams closely to ensure things stay on an even keel. I know most of our operatives haven't been trained in the soft touch, and I'll be blunt. The last thing we need is somebody thinking this is Afghanistan and smacking a civilian around. We're one YouTube video away from this whole thing blowing up in our faces, so we have to maintain our operational profile throughout. For all of these activities, we have a considerable budget. Monarch Solutions is very well off. We've been building resources for a long time, and this is considered a priority. So we can buy a lot of silence and cooperation from authorities and citizens alike, but that only works as long as those things are for sale. And the moment we're seen as a threat, that opportunity will disappear. If you see a problem, be proactive and call it in. Don't let anything run out of control or think it'll work itself out. We have to be sure the situation can unravel faster than we think, and we have to coordinate our activities properly. Any questions or concerns, please contact me sooner rather than later. Cool. And one last thing here. Doesn't seem too long. Very cool. I'm very glad that they are addressing all of this, like the work with police, with the city, with their authority, with the research, with lifeboat, everything. It's great.
Hey, Amy. What am I looking at here?
Transcript of Monarch Communications.
With the radio that Beth left me. I made a compilation of anything that seemed like it might be useful.
Okay. Unknown Monarch personnel. HQ, come in. This is First Aid 1. We've got a situation here at the hospital. Over. Oh, this is the hospital thing. Great. I need this one explained again, and then I'll be done. Everything seems nice to me. Will seem nice to me. Well, let's see. Go ahead. First Aid 1, over. It's a fucking mess down here. HQ. Burke showed up for his wife like we thought. Gibson intercepted him. Burke wouldn't come quietly, so Gibson drew on him. And, well, Gibson's dead, so he died. Burke strangled him with a power cord in full sight of half the hospital, so that kinda shit show over. Do you have the situation contained? Where's Berg now? Over. We are working the scene and wiped the footage, but Gibson didn't have backup, so who knows how many people saw the fight or where they are now. Same goes for Berg, he's in the wind, so's his wife. Over. Copy that. First aid 1 will run with that on our end, just tidy things up over there, over and out. Okay, so they didn't really explain it, but they did address it. They address it that half the hospital probably saw them, which sucks for them. But it's cool. Okay. So it's not a plot hole. They know about it. That's what I...
No use going there before talking to Dr. Amaral.
Okay then. Alright, well, I'm gonna talk to her finally. There was a lot of reading again. I enjoyed, so I'm not really complaining. Some of these things are maybe a little bit too long. Maybe unnecessarily. I don't think. I don't think they need to be that long, but it's cool to read anyway.
How's it look?
The problem is quite simple, really. The power relay is down. You'll need to find a way to reset it up. There, where the light is. I'll lower the ladder for you.
What happened to the power relay?
Power surge occurred at 7 a.m. this morning, when the machine was activated.
7 a.m.? That's hours before we even got here.
Well, the numbers don't lie.
Okay, I guess I'm doing some climbing.
Somebody was here that day.
Sure. Saves me from volunteering.
I'm still thinking about that taxi guy that had his car here.
So what was the deal with the power thing?
The power relay is down. You can climb the ladder I lowered to find out what's wrong with it.
Okay. Do you have something else?
You've been loyal to Serene for years. How do we know we can trust you?
You can't.
My loyalty has always been to the future. I will dedicate myself to whatever assures our survival.
Cool. Cool lady.
You're not mad at him, even after he turned his back on you.
Paul's doing what he believes is right. The same as you.
I guess. Anything else?
When he came to see me in that cell, he said something about the end bringing new dangers. What did he mean?
The shifters?
Monarch was built to protect us from what comes after time stops.
These are like short things.
What exactly does Monarch think is coming?
When the fracture escalates further, you'll see for yourself.
Well, why are you so... I mean, she's a little bit mad at us, for sure. Okay, Beth, don't you have something to say about that 7-hour thing?
Dr. Amaral seems convinced that Paul's been to the end of time. Do you think that's true?
I mean, of course it's true.
Can't be. Otherwise, trying to prevent it would be pointless.
Why?
Because it's already happened.
I mean, it's already happened, but it doesn't mean it can't be undone, I think. And also, we've got an interview with Jag on like a month from now, so that is weird. So it couldn't have happened in 8 hours, or if it did, it's actually like we did remove it or stop it.
Okay. The console here's got 2 red lights, 1 green one.
You'll have to reset the power to the 2 stations with the red lights before activating the relay. Both stations are located above the machine. Just follow the cables to the red lights.
Above the machine. A perfect place for a reset switch, Will.
How am I supposed to get there? Like, I see one there. What the hell was it with Will? Is he Spider-Man? Why did they put them so far above? Makes no sense. Maybe the place wasn't as destroyed as it is now before. How am I supposed to get up? Can I like change the time here? Move it around maybe? Maybe there? Maybe this one? I mean, something's beeping here. Oh, I can maybe climb up here. Okay, I didn't notice that. Alright. Yeah, perfect place, Will. Really, thank you.
Okay, the first red light is now green.
Good.
Yeah, but how do I get up there?
I'm not sure if you can reach the second one that way. You may have to climb down and reach the other side of the machine.
Okay, you mean from that door that I couldn't get to? I guess. Let's go and check that out. Okay, do you have something else to say? Seems like it.
How do I get to that second red light?
You may need to find a way to the other side of the machine and climb up from there.
Yeah, I've seen the...
You're not mad at him.
Okay,
Even
we know
after he
about
turns
this.
back on you.
Paul's doing what he believes
We can
is
talk to
right.
Beth.
The same as you.
Okay, well, I'm hoping I'll find maybe 2 more things there. Or is this the way I was supposed to get up there? Toilets? Now I can get here. What is here? That's a picture of Jack and Will?
You've got to be kidding me.
What is it?
Oh, she came
This
here
is
with
all my
me.
stuff from our family home. Kept everything.
Oh, what a sweet guy, no?
Guess he thought you might come back.
Clothes, stuff, video games, books, DVDs.
Is that?
That's the
Yep.
giraffe.
Will's personal psychiatrist. Want to give it a try?
I think that giraffe's holding enough baggage.
Probably. Okay, cool. So we found that. How about this?
Jack? You okay?
Looks crazy.
Yeah.
When was this photo taken? Like 6 years ago at least. Alright.
My artsy rebel phase.
Complete with a very rebellious how-to guide. I always wanted to try this, actually. Never had the time.
I like the moments they have. Alright, what's here? Why is this happening? It's not even where I was supposed to go.
What's wrong?
Is it?
Toto. That's my signature.
You made this?
I've never even been here before.
So it was her.
That woman in the picture is you, isn't it? So,
Jack. There's something you should know. 1999. I was 8 years old, playing in my backyard, and a woman approached me, told me she was from the future. She gave me very specific details of events that would come to pass. She gave me this. Filled with dates, events, proof of it all. Jack, that woman.
it was you.
Yep.
Everything I told myself would happen, did. Every detail, for better or worse, came to pass, and couldn't be changed. Our fate is laid out before us, Jack. Everything that happened to get us here, every sacrifice that was made, they're all a part of this path. And they can't be changed or undone.
Beth,
When we step in that time machine, you will see for yourself.
all right.
Alright, cool.
If you're that sure about how all this works, we can try it your way.
Cool. Very, very cool. No way. Am I supposed to read the whole book? It'll take forever. Damn. Alright, let's see what he has to say about this first.
It's her. She's the one who's been painting all over the city.
Yep.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, Beth. Okay. There's supposed to be a chronon sample here. Maybe behind this door? Am I supposed to get there? Maybe behind this wall, actually. Okay. Well, checked it all. Last thing here.
Notebook was full of dates,
Oh man, this
events
is...
that would come to pass, instructions. Her entire existence was formed out of those pages.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna read this. This is like the best thing ever that we can read. Beth's notebook. So, Beth, I know that this encounter will be a lot to take in. After all, it's not every day you meet your future self. I'd tell you that you need to keep this all a secret, but I know you won't listen. You'll learn that lesson the hard way. The next few years won't be easy for you. Nobody you know is ever going to understand what you are going through. Those closest to you will try to change you, convince you that you are losing your mind. You're not. You are special. You have been chosen to do something amazing. Know that your struggles will all be worth it in the end because you have a purpose. You're going to save the world. How do I know? I've been through this all before and I'm going to prove it. Below, you will find a list of events that will come to pass in the future. They cannot be changed or undone. It will take time for you to accept this, but eventually you will learn to use this knowledge to your advantage. You will be prepared for what is coming. October 3rd, 2000. Derek Stevenson has been bullying you for months. On October 3rd, you will push him down the staircase at school. You'll do everything in your power to resist this, partly to avoid the consequences, partly to prove this book wrong, but the terrible things he will say in that moment will be too much for you to handle. He'll pretend to cry, claim that you gave him a concussion, and you'll take all the blame. You will be transferred to another school. You'll hope things will get better. They won't. It's going to be a difficult year. Whenever you feel helpless, just remember this book. You are special. You have a purpose that they don't. Hold on to that. And if it makes you feel better, 16 years from now, Derek will be working at a dollar store. He still lives with his mom. December 3rd, 2000. Mr. Hartsook from next door will pass away. February 3rd, 2001. Is it always the 3rd? That weird. February 3rd, 2001. The kids at school will steal your jacket. Your parents will claim that you're hiding it on purpose so that they will buy you a new one. Look in the bin on the corner of 3rd and Main. Again 3rd? What the hell? You'll find something that will get you through the winter. You'll be teased for wearing it by Michelle. You'll fight back, but it will only make things worse. Eventually, when you are able to contain your anger, take her aside and say the following to her. I'm sorry about your mom. Then give her a hug. She will push you away. She will look incredibly confused, vulnerable. She will never tease you again. April 24th, 2001. Erica, your best friend will break her arm. Having read this, you will do everything in your power to prevent this. The actions you take to avoid this from happening will only make it so. This is the first time you will truly witness that your fate is already determined. It cannot be changed. Erica will blame you for the incident. Try not to take this to heart. You will soon discover that she isn't the friend you thought she was. Stay strong. You will find people who respect you for who you are very soon. August 5th, 2001. You will take the night bus home. There will be only one other passenger on board, a scruffy-looking kid with a black eye. His name is Jack Joyce. Remember his face. He's going to become important down the line. Oh, cool. Oh, that is very nice. September 11th, 2001. This is the one that will change you. An event will occur that will devastate the entire nation. An act of terrorism will cause... Oh, right. 9/11. Will cause the World Trade Centers to collapse. Thousands will die. I won't go into further detail because the more you know, the more painful it will become when you are unable to prevent it, and you will try to prevent it. You will fail. You will curse this book for not telling you more. You will curse yourself for not being able to stop it. It will take a long time to get over this, but eventually you will use this pain to fuel your path forward. You've now felt what it is to be completely unprepared for what is coming. It won't happen again. Next time, you will be ready. This is the event that will finally make you believe. Any doubt you had will disappear. You're ready to take on this mission. So what is coming? October 8th, 2016. An experiment gone wrong will cause time to break down. This event will be referred to as a fracture in time. The onset of this event cannot be prevented, but the outcome must be. If the fracture is not stopped, then time itself will come to an end. Life on our planet will end. Saving the world wasn't an overstatement. It is your mission. You must stop the fracture. You can pull this off, but to do so, you need to follow simple instructions. Learn who to trust. Short answer, nobody. The less people know about you, the safer you will be. From this point forward, your mission takes priority over every other aspect of your life. Do not start a relationship of any kind that you aren't willing to leave behind at a moment's notice. There is one exception to this rule. We'll get to that. Is it Jack Joyce? Maybe. Know your enemy, Monarch Solutions. They will try to prevent you from achieving your goal. Learn everything you can about them. You will know the best way to achieve this when the time is right. Monarch is run by a man named Paul Serene. You must never be seen by Paul Serene. If he discovers you, then you will risk failing your mission. Learn everything you can about him, remain hidden, but keep in mind that the best place to hide is often in plain sight. Cool. Yeah, she must never be seen by him because he saw her in 1999. Okay, cool. And he didn't. That's why he was so confused when they figured out that she's the traitor in the Monarch. Cool. Blend in. Change your appearance frequently. Hair color, clothing style, everything. Be cautious about drawing attention to yourself. Learn to blend in. Examine those around you, the way they move, speak, laugh, copy them. Become your surroundings. Train daily. There are a series of skills you will need to master to truly be prepared. Hand-to-hand combat. Filipino Kali, Jeet Kune Do. I have no idea what these are. I mean, martial arts, of course, but I don't know. Weapon. I never heard either of these. Weapons training, knives, pistols, shotguns, rifles, wilderness survival, compartmentalization, lip reading, face reading. The list is one that you will build as you go. In time, you will understand what is necessary and what isn't. Don't rush yourself. Start with gymnastics. Study your target. Jack Joyce. He is the one person who can help you in your mission. He is the exception to Rule 1. You can trust him. Learn what you can about Jack. Study him from afar, but do not approach him directly. You aren't the only one watching him. On October 9th, 2016, you will rescue Jack Joyce. From there, the next steps will reveal themselves. Be patient with him. He's stubborn, reckless, naive, but you can't do this without him. And he has his moments. He's much smarter than he seems at first. Don't mistake grief for stupidity. Study your objective, the countermeasure. This is the device that was built to stop the fracture in time. This is your objective. Find the countermeasure and use it to stop the fracture. Achieve this and the world will be saved. The device was built by Jack's brother, Dr. William Joyce. Any attempt to contact William or find the countermeasure before the onset of the fracture will be in vain. Wait. Jack will show you the way. Retrieving the countermeasure will not be a simple task. It will involve great hardship and sacrifice. When the time comes, you will be ready for this. When you first read this, it won't make much sense to you. Over time, you will believe every word, but you will feel underprepared. You will wish that I had told you everything. I promise you that what is written here is everything you will need in order to get you where you need to be. I know this because I'm already there. Chin up, Toto. You're going to achieve amazing things. You. That is so cool. Oh man, I'm so speechless. That was great. Okay, cool. It must be so weird for her to actually know that her whole life. Damn. Where are we going now?
Looks climbable.
What? What does? Is there? Maybe. Yeah, you want this? This is the last source, I think. No, it's just second.
There we go.
It's just the second one. I don't see where I'm supposed to climb. Alright, let's open this. Where does this lead? Oh, back here. Okay. Before I get back, there's just one more thing I wanted to do. So yeah, that is obviously where I'm supposed to go. I wanted to go inside of this, but I guess I can't. Is this supposedly the corridor? Maybe? Maybe this? I don't know. Alright. Well, let's climb. Okay, so we learned quite a lot of things today. Great. And what is climbable? This thing, you mean? No? Yeah? Come on. Beth, are you coming with me, or are you just gonna watch? Guess you're just watching. It's fine. I'm not mad.
Why the hell would your brother put maintenance controls way up there?
That's exactly the kind of question that never would have entered Will's mind while building this thing. Hey, I think I can get to the reset from here.
Yeah, probably. Alright, I'm just gonna look around a little bit. Can't go there.
Hit.
Still getting used to that.
Oh, she still has the thing on her.
Don't expect to.
Yeah, there was one more thing, I think, though. Like one more Chronon source around here somewhere. Oh, here it is.
It's easier said than done. There we go.
That is great. Well, in her eyes, I just teleported now.
Alright, all lights are green.
Yeah, don't fall, please. I died like this a few times already, I think. Okay, we're fine. The lights are green. Well, let's finish this. I found everything in the second part here, so it should all work now. I'd like to talk to Beth a little bit more, but I don't really see her. There she is. Is it possible that I have some conversations I can do with her? Because I read her notebook, we saw the... I don't know what this will do. Or you know what, actually, let's just start this up. And I'll have to go down anyway. Oh yeah, that was the corridor, actually. Yeah, okay.
Chronon levels are stable. Diagnostics are positive. This may actually work. It's ready. It's actually functional.
Okay, we're doing this. I'll set the data to the console.
Okay, can we talk though? I'd like to talk. I guess not yet.
July 4th, 2010.
Are you ready?
No. Are you?
No.
There was such a
Okay.
high-pitched no
Let's go.
from Beth. Okay,
Still time to rethink this.
okay, let's talk to Amy and tell her that we are not doing this and we are ending this whole mission.
Keep an eye on Amaral while we're gone.
I'll make sure Sophia doesn't go anywhere while you're gone. Just be careful in there, okay? That machine hasn't been used in years.
I will. See you soon.
It's like a weird tension between them two. It's weird. And why? Okay, well, Amy, I don't really trust you to keep Sophia here, but it's fine. Let's see.
This is it. There's no turning back.
Will Beth get powers now? Oh, is she alone going there? Amy.
What did you do? That was the wrong door.
You changed the date. Where is she?
To the future.
I had no choice. I couldn't let you take the countermeasure. It would put our entire plan at risk. I already called Monarch from the terminal. They're on their way. It's over. What did you do?
Fuck!
We need the countermeasure to run the lifeboat.
Where did she send her though? Into the future, in the end of times? That's how she got there?
I'm gonna follow through with the plan. Tie her up and get as far away from here as you can.
I will. You just take care of yourself, Jack. Okay?
Well, Amy screwed it up. Like she didn't keep an eye on her at all. She didn't do anything. Damn. Alright, so Beth's gone. Beth's not returning, I guess. She's in the future. It's done. And since Amy wasn't really keeping an eye on Sophia, she could call Monarch. Is that me? I'm actually traveling through time now. This is so cool. Not a good idea at all, but... Oh, damn. Oh, it's Beth. Wasn't that? Yeah, it was her. Damn. This is a long corridor. Oh, there's the end. 2010. Wait, won't I meet Will? That would be cool.
Your first journey back in time, 2010. This is where our notes get hazy.
You know how it ended.
Your goal when you arrived was to retrieve the countermeasure.
My goal had to wait. Because I wasn't alone.
It's Will, isn't it? Alright, let me check something. Am I in the... Yeah, I'm in the part 3 already, so this is quite long already, so let's stop this here. So I'm thinking... Wait a second. Part 3, collectibles. Okay, 3, 4, 1, 1, cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna continue this later. No, I don't think, I'm sure I'm gonna continue this later. It's... Yeah, we did a lot today. A lot. I mean, we learned a lot of cool stuff happened, like the bridge explosion or the ship collision with the bridge. We traveled back in time. Beth is gone. We learned that Beth is the girl from the future. Ooh, we knew that kinda. We saw into Will's mind a little bit again, and we traveled back in time. So that's cool. So next time I'm expecting I'll finish the part 3 of this act, probably see the live action, and maybe even continue with the other thing. Actually, this seems like the 6th act might be the end. No? Maybe like an epilogue? This might have been the prologue, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, act 4. I'll finish it here, then the 5th one, and maybe here's the end, some kind of like a epilogue thing. Who knows? Okay, very cool. I'm excited to continue this. This makes it's so weird to be playing a time travel story, like experiencing the time travel story that actually kind of makes sense to me. Because it shouldn't, it's time travel, and it doesn't, but it does, you know, and that's cool. Alright, so I'm ended this here, and I'll see you next time, or actually you'll see me, I guess, or you won't, I don't know. Alright, so thank you very much for watching, and bye.